And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Pick it up, guys, pick it up.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
One drop already.
He had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Yeah, buddy, we're getting loose on him early in this game.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result.
And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an
man, look. I've been waiting to hear from you, Tony the Tiger. What's going on with you down there in Korea?
They'll try to run it in with Elliott.
We're going to have to get together and have a conversation soon, man.
4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, about some investments and things. How you doing down there?
They'll try again with Elliott. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down.
Darian, what's going on with you?
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very
dang, I mean, are they at least serving you food and everything? Give me, oh my God, Cooper dropped it.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do. 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go.
I can't
for it
believe
on
he just
4th and goal.
actually dropped
so they
that
got
ball,
another play
man.
in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And on their first drive, the
dang, I
offense
can't believe you
staying
locked
out
up
there.
in the hotel,
They're
though.
gonna go for it on 4th. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. It's complete.
Don't you got your gaming PC and all that with you?
And he'll take it
Got that $6,000 laptop.
Cowboy touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
Yeah, I can see why you bored, though.
Take it all the way down the
Surrounded
field
by
and
the same
score on
4
the
walls.
opening drive.
Ain't that looking crazy as hell?
And this is up and good to make
I
it
can feel you on
7-0
that.
Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Bills nothing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Dang, you gonna at least make it back home for the holidays, or you gonna be down there through Christmas and all that?
First and 10, and kind
You
of
see why I'm at on Saturday night. Been getting my ass beat at work again. I was trying like hell to get up with you before you left, man, but it's hard when you didn't run into the ground. It's like no matter what my assignment is, whether I'm driving or not, I just know I'm getting worked every day. I don't mind it though. Shoot, stack mine too. But that's why we're gonna talk about some investments. I need my money to start working for me, man. I gotta get my bread up.
One location, you can wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
But I'm glad you're doing all right, though.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd, and he's able to find Diggs. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Throwing now.
Give me that right there.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Keep on going to the well on me.
Trayvon Diggs. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception. interception on a final play of this first
That's why I was playing that defense I was in. Trying to maintain, keeping him in the pocket.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go ahead and put up 6 more.
Bills nothing.
You're going to give me a couple weeks, get my, I got these couple bills coming up. You know, I get my big bills. But I'm going to get mine. You better believe that.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Got his
Nope.
man there, complete to
No.
Gallup. And he'll get this
Okay,
one
let me
down
write
to
that
about
down.
the 20-yard line.
NIO
After
stop.
the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard
Right after the
line.
turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Yeah, I wrote it down. Oh, Tony. Man, I'm glad you're doing all right. I was worried about you, man, being all the way over there. What you over there eating on?
Prescott looks to throw on first. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Zul Shin, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for the like. Zul, who's your favorite team? Where you from, man? We got 9 folks up in here right now. It's starting a good Saturday night. Can I get y'all to like, share, and follow for me? If you haven't been here before, welcome to the gaming stream. Anything you want. Man, you got it going on down there, Tony. We try and take our stream nationwide and international at the same time. Y'all give a big shout out to Tony the Tiger down there in Korea, representing with us. DMV classic right there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please make sure you visit Positive One. This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. They're a new company starting out, and they're doing something special for the ladies. Well, not just the ladies, but they're doing something for breast cancer awareness. So make sure you give them a holler. As you can see, they gave me some gear to rock while I stream. They are my first sponsor. That's Positive One right there, y'all see it.
31-yard line.
Got Niner Nation in here, located in Oregon. Welcome, man. We got the West Coast in here with us. West Coast, meet the East Coast. And thank you for the 50 stars, Slim. I appreciate that.
You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team.
Hey, I don't know if you've seen him in the background. This is the other half of Gang Game, and that's my son. Me and him got this going on. We've been doing this for about 2 months now. Trying to do something for the local and then make an international footprint at the same time.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Dude right here coming at us right now.
31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down, Buffalo.
All right, he sees that 3-man line we playing. We're going to change that up. He's trying to take advantage of it. I don't blame him.
A gain of 11 on the play.
On play action, Allen.
Go ahead and throw that pick.
And his throw is incomplete.
Man, what them Niners going to do tomorrow, man? They got them Patriots. I got the Patriots defense on my fantasy squad looking at them, man. It's either play them or play the Saints defense against Carolina.
Up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back.
I don't think Jimmy G all that healthy
5
yet.
yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
Wow.
Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with
Tomorrow,
a
big day in NFL football, man. You got the Alice Cowboys, because I can't find the D. They're going to go take on the Washington football team. That's around the corner from me, about a good 45-minute drive, but I ain't going. Give me, You got that big game tomorrow with Tampa Bay and Las Vegas. Man, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. You know, they adding AB and all that. This ain't basketball. Real talk, man. You only got one football out there. How long is it going to be before AB act the fool because he ain't feeling like he's part of the offense? You know, Mullins looks really good, man. You know, he had that one hiccup, but you can't put that whole game on him.
Bouncing back nicely from
you know, a lot of people don't understand. Just because you're a backup don't mean you can't play.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see.
Real talk, I know that we got this pandemic and everything going on. I'm expecting something big before the 3rd. I believe it's the 3rd, it's the trade deadline. Either way, you know, I'm not one of those, I gotta make a bold prediction on my stream, but something telling me it's not just Julio that's a big name receiver that might get moved. I like what San Francisco does defensively, and I think when Richard Sherman comes back, and I don't think Nick Bosa's out for the season. I know when he comes back, it's gonna be rough for offenses.
Still more than a minute
Straight
to
up.
go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
You know, you gotta respect that
but they have 3
defense.
timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of
Here we
bounds.
go.
Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout.
Less than 2 minutes left to go in this half. I'm gonna try to expose what I can and put up some more points. He gets the ball first in the second half. I'm not really worried about draining the clock as much as I'm just worried about putting up some points. That right there should be just about field goal range.
They say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention.
We got eyes on the clock and eyes on the defense.
Forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school.
All right, 31 seconds after 27. 3rd and 2.
Pick up there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
We'll run the ball. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gang Gaming. How's everybody doing? I know some folks watch while they're working or whatever. If you can, go ahead and drop where you from, drop your football team. Give a shout out to where you from, man. Let the world know. Gang Gaming comes from the East Coast, specifically the DMV.
They've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Hey, let me ask you something while you're here. What's the 49ers situation at running back? I mean, I know Monster's hurt again. So, I mean, who is this guy Hasty? Is he any good? Should I try to scoop him for the fantasy squad?
To break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
I'm going to try this play right here. He seems like he's...
2nd and 6.
Yeah, we're going to try it.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Yeah. That was the call to make. Thank you for the new follow, Roth Chalk. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly. If I didn't, you're more than welcome to correct me, because respect is always due. I appreciate the new follow.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some
Much respect, much love to all my followers out here. You could have been on any other stream, but you chose to hang out with me, and we appreciate it. We play Madden, Mortal Kombat, Super Street Fighter, UFC. We play a variety of games here, me and my son. Want to kick it with good people, make sure everybody has a good time. Talking to me is wonderful. It's always a good thing. If y'all want to talk amongst yourselves, that's a good thing too. Man, give me that right there.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Cut across the field. Ah, damn. Man, I ain't the man. I'm just a man out here trying to get it in, man. The way I see it, once a man wakes up, once a man or a woman wake up, they can handle everything else throughout the day. You know, giving a mad shout out to my first and only sponsor right now, Positive One. I don't know if you folks heard me earlier, but they're doing something real special for breast cancer awareness. please, if you have an opportunity, go check them out at positive1.com, and that's positive spelled with a Z. Hey man, you know, it hurts me that Dak got hurt. It hurts me anytime an NFL player gets hurt, whether I'm a supporter of the team or not, because they're all human beings. You know, they got families like we got families. It just so happens they multi-millionaires. Hey, Raph, man, thank you, man. I appreciate the compliment. You know, respect is due, man. I appreciate you. We've been doing this, like I said, for 2 months. We got over 240 followers. We want to have a great experience each and every time we get on the stream. Simple as that. Because I see times where I got on and y'all made me feel good. Because it's not always about me winning. It's about having a good time. Adam Weeks is in the house, y'all. Y'all may have heard me say this before, but when I first started streaming, I couldn't get no help or no advice from anybody except for Adam Weeks. That's a real one right there. If you're looking to watch a stream, and you just, if I'm not on or whatever, or you don't want to watch me, please make sure you go check out Adam Weeks. Adam Weeks is legit. That's a good man out here, y'all. I mean, it's not easy to say these days, but it's a lot of good people. We got 17 viewers in the house. Welcome each and every one of y'all to Gang Gaming. I like for everybody to, you know, shout out where they from and stuff like that, who your favorite team is, what you looking forward to tomorrow. If you're a football fan or whatever, you know, let us know what's going on with you. And you might be a WWE fan. I know a lot of people are looking forward to the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view tomorrow night. TNA got a pay-per-view on tomorrow night. Some people just looking forward to the Halloween season, I guess. I don't know. I think this cat getting ready to walk away from us. Oh, no, he's still here. Let's get back into it then.
Terrific field position.
Turnover on down.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott.
We're going to take what we can get right here.
Cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed
Man,
quickly at the end.
I'm kind of excited for the NBA. I like that they said they want to come out and try to get the season started by Christmas. But it's going to feel kind of compact to me. Because my son right here is a big NBA fan. I think he said the draft is, what, the second week of November?
Third down and 5.
November 14th.
But I'm not... Help me out. What happens first in basketball? The draft or free agency? I'm pretty sure it's free agency, but... I mean, we got to get that on the ball.
That should make sense.
I mean, LeBron them the one. All right, they got their title. Let's move it on.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
You know, we got baseball pop off. My Yankees got eliminated.
From the 13
For the record, you know, some people come at me. I've been a Yankees fan since Jeter and Bernie Williams. And I'm loyal. Y'all see who I play football with. Y'all know I'm not doing good in real life with my Cowboys. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. But I'm not going to leave my team. That's something I believe in. I believe in loyalty. That's who I am as a man. But best believe, everybody be smack talking.
Because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's able to get it.
Tell you one thing though. Levita Gann is in the house. Hello, Miss Levita. Everybody's talking about this ball kid. If that dude ends up with the Warriors, good God Almighty. And I'm only saying that from the standpoint of how he passes the ball, man. Can you imagine that kid if they just slid Klay Thompson to forward and you got that ball kid and Curry? Good grief. I mean, Curry's a good point guard. Don't get me wrong, but man. That's like Thanksgiving dinner almost every day. You just got cussed. You be like, damn. Because, I mean, the way he passes the ball, it's like he sets things up like, I mean, I don't want to sound premature, but I remember being a young man watching Magic Johnson. And I'm talking about just how he manipulates the floor. We got 23 viewers in the house. Can't get y'all to like, share, and follow for me. Y'all want to talk to me? Y'all can talk to me just like Zool right here. We can all talk about it. Man, I'm trying to tell you, it's been a few people I've seen handle the rock in my life. Great pat. Look at Rondo not too long ago. Rondo was a magician with the rock. I'm gonna tell you, who that, Nikki? What's going on, Nikki? Welcome to the stream. I remember, now I can't call it, back when Cleveland had Larry Hughes. Or was it? It was something that happened where the Wizards ended up letting Larry Hughes go to Cleveland, but it seemed like certain games were just Lob City because the point guards were seeing things, the big men were seeing things. It's a beautiful thing, man. Sometimes. Jason Williams. I think Jason Williams got to a point, though, where he just decided to shoot too much. Real talk, you know, some point guards, I know everybody wants to shoot the ball. I get that. Stockton and Malone is another classic. He done walked away from us. That's another dub. Nikki, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Shout out where you from, who your favorite teams are, what you into, what you like. Daniel Dietrich is in the house. Z-Man Zoe with the follow. Thanks for coming through. You know what? I'm going to say this about Ben Roethlisberger. Am I one of his biggest fans? No. Am I a very respectful fan of what he does? Yes. Congratulations, man, on becoming a police officer. You know, I just hope you turn out to be one of the good ones. I hope you stay safe and, you know, do the things you're supposed to do with that badge. It's nice that you developed a career. I'm one of the people that I had multiple careers. I did HVAC technician. Now I'm a CDL driver. I think I like driving a lot more better because, well, actually it's kind of rough because both jobs have demanding attributes to them. You know, I'm not going to discuss how I feel about Roethlisberger personally, but I'm glad he turned his life around from the things that were negative. Straight up. We got Asia in the house. You are more than welcome to come through here, Nikki. You are the third international follower I've had. I have one from Spain. I have another from South Africa. Welcome, Nikki. Nikki, I assume you get to watch, God, you need to stop stuttering over my words. NFL football. So I'm assuming it comes on, what, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning for you? Being on that side of the world.
First carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
We got my favorite little cousin in the stream. We got Posha McNair. She grown now, but she always gonna be my little cousin. You know, family is something I never, ever turn my back on. Oh Lord, I thought I clicked over. How you doing, Night Push? She might be watching while she working. I don't know if she can comment or not. We'll see.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
You know one thing about Ben though? He ain't as strong as he used to be. Because I remember, give me that right there. And I'm taking that for 6. I got reservations. You know, there was a time he would throw them defenders off of him, get off, and still throw that ball 30, 40 yards on that quick. I don't know anymore, man. I think Ben age catching up with him.
And it lands right in the lap of the defender from there.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Kyler Murray is to be highly respected. And in a couple years, it would not surprise me if he got the Cardinals in the Super Bowl, because I'm watching him develop as a quarterback slowly. He's gonna make Cliff Kingsbury the first $15 to $20 million coach in the NFL, I think. And I'm talking about per year. As long as Cliff keeps a solid defensive coach with him, like Leslie Frazier, I think that's who's there now. Zoo coming through with the 50 stars. Thank you for the compliments and the stars.
Ready to go with their next
Yeah, I'm trying to play a
offense.
defense to keep him in the pocket. Trying to keep a spy on him right now. Big D Dietrich, you gotta keep on talking to me, man. You know, I want everybody in here to communicate. Just because I start talking to one, jump in the conversation with us, man.
It's a pickup of 3.
You see, we talk about any and everything up on my stream. We don't have to talk about football just because I'm playing Madden. Shoot, y'all, give me that. Y'all WWE fans, we can talk about that. We can talk about basketball. We can talk about the upset in college football today. We can talk about the robbery in college football today.
But a big part of it is understanding where the football is.
Shoot, man, I'm going to tell you something. Back when I was young and I used to watch Montana, man, you know, I've been a football fan all my life, even as a young boy. And I got to see the West Coast offense when it first popped off. Y'all just don't know. Anybody younger than 25, no, anybody younger than 30 has no clue what old school football really looks like. Because this whole slant thing, quick pop pass, that was Bill Walsh, man. Back when I was 3 and 4 years old, yes, I can remember that far. Oh, thank you, Daniel, man. I appreciate the respect. You know, look at the near and far formations, now known as split. That's all Bill Walsh. The shotgun was created by Tom Landry. A lot of stuff that we see now is created by Tom Landry, but when it comes down to the little intricacies of first and second down passing, Bill Walsh. I want to say Mike Ditka was the first tight end to be used exclusively as a wideout, but Bill Walsh took that and perfected it almost. I mean, football has layers upon layers upon layers. That's why I think football is the greatest sport ever invented that I know of.
Second down.
Oh, Bo Jackson was absolutely incredible. Absolutely. That combination of size, speed, and strength, man.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly
But I think the equal to that is what we got to see in football as Calvin Johnson.
Murray with a 3rd and long.
And now we're arguing about, give me that right there. Now we're arguing about who's going to be Megatron 2. And I believe we have the answer in DK Metcalf.
Great return as they're finally able to take him down. What a start.
Zoo, when you're that big and that fast, you better not have no fear in you.
Just perfect.
How about the discipline
Real
that
talk.
they showed on defense? Because after the
You are
offense
going to
scored
hit
the goal
that man and hurt him.
You would think they might
When
be
he
a little
lowers that
extra
shoulder,
aggressive trying to get
God
back at
almighty.
him. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Now the first carry, Ezekiel Elliott. Well, I'm not quite sure how he got away from
Okay,
that
how
first
about the
tackle.
Nigerian
Able to get it
nightmare
back to the
in
line of
Kansas
scrimmage.
City?
The defense rallies behind him. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 18-yard line.
How you gonna mention Jerome Bettis in the same quote as Emmett and Barry? I was never a Jerome Bettis fan. I didn't like the way he carried himself as a man in St. Louis or LA.
7.
Jerome Bettis just always rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know what it was about him. Maybe it was just he was so cocky and arrogant. And I never thought he was that good. I'm going to be honest. But I'm going to tell you something. There's one running back that I don't think ever deserved, that I don't think ever got the
2nd and 11 now.
spotlight I want to say he deserved. That's Garrison Hurst. That cat, I believe Garrison Hurst was
Short one going to be taken in here by Schultz.
what we see in
Catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Latavius Murray.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on
If you could feel
It's
that.
nice to have a safety valve that's built like
And
this
that's
guy.
something else I
Big
never
target,
understood.
Guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Yeah, good ball player. Jeremy Smith, come on now. Welcome to the stream.
A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6.
That's what's up. Man, Garrison Hurst was like
escaping the pressure right.
6 foot tall fury. That's the only way I can describe him.
Get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
We got Zoo coming through with another 50 stars. I'm appreciating you, Zoo. Okay, let me ask y'all this. Who's the most underrated running back that never got much spotlight? Because my pick, being as old as I am, is Ernest Biner.
So 1st and 10
Ernest Biner was with the Browns, the Washington football team. I think he spent a season or 2 with Minnesota. And then there was like this joke about how old is Ernest Biner for real? Jeremy Smith, thank you for the like. Welcome to Gang Gaming. You know, I was joking the other night on stream. It might have been last night. Y'all gonna have to forgive me. I work a lot. But look at Frank Gore. I can't remember exactly when Frank Gore was drafted, but I remember Frank Gore being drafted in the 3rd round by San Francisco, and he's still playing now.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now.
Look, y'all, this is my 17-year-old son, the other half of Gaming, right? Can you imagine me playing with his kids, man, and like Frank Gore lining up at wide running back? Frank Gore gonna be on the field with a Walker with the tennis balls on the bottom. We'll have to handle the ball. He put it up on there and just keep on scooting.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time.
Man,
it really pays off.
2005.
And is accurate
I know I'm old now.
And picking up a 1st down.
Because I remember I was living in a different place, and I remember a game where it was the kid from Miami. He wore number 11. Oh God, I feel like an idiot when I can't call somebody's name. Ken Dorsey. Y'all remember Ken Dorsey from the University of Miami? The U. And somehow, some way, he ended up in San Francisco. And I knew it was early in his career, maybe the 2nd or 3rd year. Man.
And they're going to have another 1st down.
Jeremy Smith.
Made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line.
I am
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter,
probably going to piss a lot of people off when I say this. Clinton Portis was the best press protector running back I've ever seen in my life. And being a Dallas Cowboy fan, I hated playing him when he was with the Washington football team. Miracle Chukwuma, thank you for liking. If I didn't pronounce it right, all respect is due. Correct me. I gave you my best shot, Miracle. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Welcome again. Yeah, but man, Frank Gore has been around forever. I believe that when he finally retires, if he writes a book, I'll have to actually go out and buy it and read it. Because he's going to be able to tell us what goes on in the NFL locker room from so many different team perspectives. You know, I was a big Deion Sanders fan. That's why I played defensive back at one time in my life. And as I learned about him as a person, you know, his religious side when he stopped doing the things that he was doing, how people moved away from him and all that. You know, it just gets really interesting when you hear how grown men interact in that kind of environment. Whoa, I couldn't get rid of the rock right there. Jeremy Smith, Willis McGahee was an animal. Straight up animal. But when he got to the pros, I don't think he understood all it took to be able to succeed as a pro until later on in his career. But I'm glad I was alive to see him grow up. And I don't think he won a ring before he left the game, unless he was on that last Ravens team. Not the last one. I mean the second to last. I can't remember where he finished. I almost want to say Denver. But yeah, man, you know, when you said McGahee, in my mind, all these other backs showed up. You know, it's so cool, man. You know, I'm getting so now when I think about athletes and great teams.
Job one here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2
it's just, you
turnovers
know,
to this point.
You're exactly
wow.
right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no
Gave his
harm.
knee
And
to
right
the
now, they're
knee.
harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No
I have to go back and look at it. I knew there was a whole lot of controversy, but yeah, man.
Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game. But
Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all remember Marshawn Lynch in Buffalo?
Of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season, and that's really
And that's something I want to talk about real quick.
Tough year already.
I know some of y'all might not agree.
Team.
Go back and look. Harvey Page, thank you for coming through. Thank you for the like. The year that we got beast mode from Marshawn Lynch, I think they made the playoffs at 7-9 or 9-7. Whatever it wasn't that good. Everybody's talking about the NFC least, and the NFC so bad, we don't need this, and they should take their playoff spot from them. Go back and look up how Seattle made that playoff. Why was it such an upset? Because Seattle was horrendous. Seattle had a couple games handed to them, in a lot of people's opinions, by the referees. Yes, I'm old enough to remember. However, Seattle made the playoffs, and we got one of the greatest runs we'll ever have in NFL history from beast mode. Without that, we would have never seen beast mode. Straight up. All right. You know something? That's another running back. I don't know what went on with Trent Richardson. He did good his rookie year, and afterwards he seemed to spiral down. I don't know if the O-line wasn't performing as well. I can't remember. But I don't have a real memory. You know what? Larry Fitzgerald is one of my favorite NFL players of all time. Hugo, Bus, welcome for the like. Thank you, man. Come on, join the chat if you'd like. I think Larry Fitzgerald will go down as one of the top 4 receivers in the league. That time is over.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense.
I have a very...
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating.
I have a very strange perspective on the greatest wide receiver of all time. I don't believe it's a discussion that we can actually have at all because of how the league has changed. I believe Jerry Rice was the fortunate one to be in the office he was in. But let me say this. My favorite receiver of all time is Reggie Wayne. Sorry. While it is my opinion, let me tell you why I think he's the greatest receiver of my generation. He ran all the routes well. You can say he had an advantage of playing with Peyton, but because of the routes he ran compared to the routes that Marvin Harrison ran, and made that offense that much better all the way around.
Remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was.
But you know something, Jeremy? This is something that I say very often, and not a lot of people agree with me. So hear me out on this. When you take a quarterback within the first 2 rounds of the draft, if you're going to name him your starter, why do you take him and put him in an offense instead of building the offense around what he does well? A lot of these, and I pause for a reason because I want to say this correctly. A lot of offensive coordinators and head coaches take these players from out of college and they just sit them. This is what we want to do. You got to do this, you got to do that, and I want you to do. That's not what they do well. Go back to RG3. What made the difference in his career that first year? Washington said, what do you like? They ran it. Straight up. I was trying to throw that over the top. Thank you for agreeing with me, Jeremy. But, I mean, really, if Cleveland had did that with Brandon Weeden all those years ago, they had a chance with Brady Quinn. They could have even done it with Manziel. No, it's not going to be overnight, but you got a quarterback. Look at what he does well. Go from there.
Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Fresh out of the line.
You know, Zoo, we're not going to get political. We're not going to get into the racism and all that. But I'm going to tell you something straight up. As an African-American black man, a lot of black people don't like when I say this. But Cap isn't that good. He's a starter-level quarterback. Cap is really great in an offense that's run first, where he can use his legs to threaten the defense. But if you get up by 14 on Cap, the game is over. Unless you play into the defense's hands to give Cap the chance to come back in that game through running the ball. It's just that simple in my opinion. You're not going to win a shootout with Cap. Jeremy. I could never forget Tim Couch. I remember being 13 years old when we got Tim Couch, Achilles Smith, Dante Culpepper, and I almost want to say J.P. Lossman was in that draft. Yeah. I was so confused. Because being that young, and I was, a student of the game at that time, but I didn't understand where they were going with it. What makes somebody have to take a quarterback? Who the hell came up with these rules? I want to say Achilles Smith that came from Oregon. And I was like, as a young boy now, why is he being drafted so high? I looked at Achilles Smith and immediately said 3rd round. I'm sorry. And some people say, oh, you're so cocky and brash. I'm like, I have an opinion. As a young boy, I was watching all the football I could watch. I'm not right now. I watch Canadian football. I watch arena football. I watch college. I got college on right now. I got 3 TVs in this room. I could take this laptop and show y'all on the camera. It's not that I'm bragging. I'm addicted. I'm serious. You know, Jeremy, while we're talking about it and you brought up Mr. McNabb, I thought he sucked in college. When he was at Syracuse, I was like, who? That guy? He molded out into a good pro, though. Andy Reid, quarterback whisperer. Cade McNown, Chicago Bears. Somebody else I won't forget. That kid could not throw an out route to save his life. I watched him throw so many interceptions on out routes. And even then, when it came down to play action, if you gave him that 2 seconds, he was going to go deep on you and light you up. But he's another quarterback. You get down in the game,
That should end the down.
Cancel
in this
Christmas.
Case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a
Zoo,
big play.
you take it easy, man. Stay safe during this pandemic. I wish you nothing but the best. Thanks for coming through. Jeremy, I was reading something 2 weeks ago. I forgot who the team was. They wanted to bring J.P. Lossman out of retirement. And this was like not too long ago. Zoo, thanks for 100 stars before you go, man. I really appreciate you. Okay. Let me give y'all an example. I want to say something. I see him in my mind. Oh, Ken Wisenhunt. The guy that was coaching when Arizona went to the Super Bowl with Kurt Warner and Larry Fitzgerald and Anquan Bolden. This is my thing. His offense is so complex, they say. Matt Leinart never got a real shot. Did you hear what I said? Matt Leinart, the quarterback, drafted, never got a real shot. I see a problem with that. If I should come into a whole lot of money and I'm able to buy an NFL team, I'm going to the head coach. Not to be a meddling owner, but because of my knowledge. Hey, let me ask you a question. What are we going to do for this kid?
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit.
I can't say Arthur Blank in Atlanta, the Singh guy in Jacksonville, Jerry Jones in Dallas, Daniel Snyder in Washington, the Ford family in Detroit. I'm not saying these names because I know them. I'm saying because they are the owners. I can't say whether they have the knowledge I have or not. I would expect that they have somebody that has more. But I would have no problem going in and saying straight up, what is the game plan? I'm watching film on him. He looks good out of single backs, spreads, I formations. What are we going to do? What is your plan with him? Because when we make that call, you're being drafted to my team. Hey kid, come have dinner with me.
The end result, 21 yards.
We talk before our dinner gets there. We eat, we laugh. We talk before we leave. We call, we text.
Shotgun now from Murray.
I would like to think that's what goes on in the NFL.
He's going to keep it here.
But I have a part of me that believes that in the NFL, here's a playbook.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off.
I think that's wrong.
First down on a 13-yard run.
Being a professional athlete in a sport should not be like when regular people like me go to work.
Murray now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's
I mean,
complete. And he'll be brought
not
down
that they should be given preferential treatment. Well, I'm not trying to win nothing at my job, straight up. And I think that's the difference in what a lot of people get to see in sports. I'm a very honest person. I believe that the one thing I should never hear or say out my own mouth is that somebody sucks. They're in the league, I'm not. But there's one thing I can say. I would be able to say if I would give more effort, but they're in the league. My question is, however they got to that team, why did you bring them there? Because this gentleman was obviously drafted or signed on as a free agent, drafted or undrafted or whatever. Somebody spent some time with him. I think E.J. Manuel was sacrificed. I shouldn't use that word. I think E.J. Manuel was given opportunity before he was ready. I think when he came out of Florida State, he was a lot more raw than people thought he was. I don't think he was as polished. I don't think mentally he had developed enough to understand what he was going to be looking at.
About
And I don't
set
think
for
he
this
used his
next
legs
drive by
enough.
the Cowboys offense.
I believe
They're
that
back down
he
to one score after the touchdown a moment
didn't
ago.
want to be
First
perceived a
downs
certain way.
must on this drive as they start out
And
in
from
first
what I'm
and 10.
gathering, a lot of
They'll
people
get it
don't
up
want to be
just short
perceived
of
as
the
running
45 at the
quarterbacks.
44.
They're still talking about Lamar Jackson. Oh, the Ravens got a hell of a running back back there. He's a quarterback.
When they have, he's been
He was a
efficient.
quarterback
Maybe
in
they run more here
Louisville.
down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game
Excuse me.
plan for him to have as few carries as he has.
I
but it might play out
100%
really well for them
agree.
now. As you noted, they want to ride
And
him
you
down
know
the
what?
stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Joey Harrington
Minimal gain here as he's
coming out of Oregon going to Detroit was played way too early. You cannot expect to throw a kid into that kind of environment and expect for him to thrive. I'm sorry. Professional or not.
Describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and
Just
make sure
can't
that they're
do
still
it.
attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast
You-
as to leave too much time on the clock.
It's a difference in,
So into Cardinal
you
territory
know, I'm trying not to
now. It's first
disrespect
and 10, down at the 33.
these men because that's what they are.
Prescott
But at the
from
same
gun.
time,
Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it.
it's
He'll get
a
3 yards
very
on
big
the scramble
difference
there. It's
between
second
college and
down.
NFL.
How about a tip of the cap
Vince
to the
Young,
defense? They're working
I
against a
think,
very mobile quarterback, but all day long they
had
kept him under
one of the
wraps.
biggest
On that
disadvantages
play,
of
they
all
held him to a
time.
short gain.
Because when he was drafted, the offensive coordinator did not want him. Go back and look it up. Norm Chow wanted Matt Leinart in
Continuing
that
to
draft.
run. They'll probably wind this all the way
Vince
before
Young was
snapping
forced
it
on
second
Tennessee.
down.
And the coach, I forgot his name right now, but I see him in my mind. He didn't really want Vince Young.
Here's Prescott.
And that's why he treated him like he
Complete to
did.
Gallup.
And I was
4
very
yards on the
irritated
completion, and it sets up
with
a
the way
third
Vince
down.
Young was
Good
fighting
throw, good
to
catch,
win
but I really
games.
like the route, the drag, and being able to
Yeah,
run
yeah,
away
he had
from
a,
defenders.
it was a
Hard to
wild
stick with
throw.
them
I
for
didn't
that
like it.
long.
Yeah, better against man than zone.
I hated it.
or-
Better against man.
But he
because
got
now
the
you're
job
running
done
away
in
from
college.
someone,
Jeff Fisher,
and you're not
yeah.
running into a
I
defensive
mean, what can
player
we
in
say,
another
Jeremy?
zone.
He got the job done in college. And this is my thing. Okay, he's played in college. He's played in high school. Yeah, his throwing motion is jacked up. Why even worry about it anymore? That's a grown man. You're paying him millions of dollars. You tell him, fix it.
And they're
That's
gonna
what I
take it
would've
all
done.
the way down and just take the delay.
Real talk, that's what I would have
And that'll
done.
be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Look, man, you're the quarterback of my football team. You're starting. That throwing motion, get it right. Simple as that. It's not hard. You fumble, it's a problem. Simple as that.
And the delay of game penalty
I
makes
think
it
that's
much
something
more
that's really
difficult. 3rd and 8.
Tedious. If you knew what he was doing before he got to the team, don't stress about it
It's a
now.
screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to mark him
Ooh,
down short.
how
maybe
short am
by
I?
About a yard, if that. Less
We're
than
going
2
for
to
it.
play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
Yeah, he had great plays. But you know what I gathered? When he got cut by Tennessee,
So the Cowboys in
nobody
possession
wanted
of
to
the
scoop
football
him up,
here as we
really.
get you reset.
He ended up backup
And
quarterback
let's see
on
what
the
they come
Eagles.
up with offensively after having time to turn
I
it
think that
over.
was so
And he will
disrespectful.
have a first down at about
Really.
the 21-yard line.
Baker
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
There's another quarterback I want to talk about. Byron Leftwich. No. I don't want to talk about him. I want to talk about Jameis
Not
Winston.
totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come
What are you
up
laughing
1st
at?
and 10.
That's another young kid who had a problem.
Here, Prescott.
He wanted to win.
He's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this
You talking about
upcoming
Aaron
second
Rodgers?
down play.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 13-yard line.
You think that? You know, let's talk about that. They drafted Jordan Love.
Facing a
He didn't get an
2nd and 2
offensive
after that
lineman.
last catch, good for 8 yards.
Well, let me ask you this. Are you done with Baker?
They'll try and run some
I
clock
personally
here as they
feel
keep it on
like
the
Baker has
ground.
too many commercials on television.
Another timeout, their second, as they'll talk it over here before
Pat
it'll be an
Scooby-Doo.
important third down.
Thank you for coming through. All right, let me let you know. I only play followers, and that goes down on Tuesdays. Other than that, I only play ranked games. You know what? You're right, Jeremy. His last year was in Green Bay. Because we had this discussion in the barbershop. He didn't learn nothing from Aaron Rodgers. You know.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Here's my thing. Hey, thank you for the like, Kareem Johnson, Verkin, McKillian. If I didn't say it right, please don't hesitate to correct me. I gave you my best shot. I appreciate y'all for coming through the stream. Honestly, I do. Jerome Tompkins, thank you for the follow. Aline Ulea, or Ula, Allah, thank you for the follow. If I did not say your name correctly, please correct me. I want you to understand that I'm here to respect you, and I appreciate you for coming through. But it's like,
and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this
you have to learn as you go. You can't be a professional in the NFL and not study film. Like Michael Vick actually came out and said, I'm doing good, Jerome. How you doing, man? Where you from? Shout out your favorite team. Michael Vick came out and said, I did not study film. I didn't do all the things that I knew I should be doing because I looked at my athleticism and the success I had already had, and I thought, I'm good. Man, that's a secret you take to your grave. I'm sorry. I look down on Michael Vick behind that now.
The line of scrimmage,
because in my mind, I also want to say, how dare you? It's for real.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy.
You getting paid millions of dollars to do something so many of us would do just to take care of my family, make sure we got food and my bills taken care of, and I'd love to play.
Ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated and by the time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
We got Jerome Tompkins. He's from New Mexico and he's in Spain now. We're touching international waters one more time. And he is a Cowboy fan. Welcome once again, Jerome, to Gaming. This is a little thing me and my son run together. That's the other half right there. 17 years old, strong. Of course, I'm his father. And like I said before, welcome. We like to have a family-like environment. We want everybody to have a good time. Like I told Pat Scooby-Doo, I play followers on Tuesdays. I always give a 2-week window. Excuse me. So I can get the games in and all that. When I play my followers, I try new formations and try new things out. We have a great time. Other than that, all ranked games, trying to make the top 1% before the next Madden. Whoa, look at him with the deep shot. Might be too little too late. That's what I'm saying, Jeremy. Michael Vick, I think, disrespected me and every other true football fan, even a casual football fan, because he could have been, I think Michael Vick could have been the first 5 Super Bowl winner. Straight up. Michael Vick was like that. And you know what the greatest thing about Michael Vick's career was? He never had that top flight receiver. Hey Jerome, man, I'm not as good. I mean, I'm good in my own opinion. I used to win tournaments and stuff around here where I live at. Actually, it was my friends and family that got me to stream. I was always too, well, I don't want to say nervous. I was too passive for this. But I was told to come on here and talk to y'all like I do people I meet in real life. So, like I said, I've been doing this for 2 months. I'm having a little success. I would like to be very successful, but I know what it is. I'm trying to come up. You know? Yeah, he was. Straight up. But look, this is the thing I want you to look at. I think this is his grievance moment or whatever. I don't care. Michael Vick had Algie Crumpler. I want to say Michael Vick had Roddy White. So it's not like Atlanta spent a lot of money on pass catchers. So with that being said, straight up,
so this one will end in a victory for the
where was their money
Cowboys. And I tell you, this
Think
was
about
a fun
it.
one. Just a
In the
close
salary
game. Nothing
cap
comes
era,
easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for
if
that
he had
victory.
just
I gotta
focused
go
a
back to
little
what you
bit
just
more,
said. Nothing comes
watch the
easy in this
film, the
league.
team
How
will
many times
win
we
more.
talk to coaches,
He could have
after a
had
game,
a monstrous
and assess,
defense.
You know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal. Even
See
in
what I
games
mean?
when
Peerless
one coach
Price.
was a decided favorite, what do they always
He
say,
was
But you
drafted
do know
by.
this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides.
Peerless,
the
was
ball
he
game.
drafted
Yeah,
by
exactly
Atlanta
that
or
in this one.
Buffalo?
Not only that,
I know
but
he
this
was
is a
in both
gutsy
places.
road victory, one they can hang their hat on.
And I can't remember if Warwick Dunn was drafted by Atlanta or Tampa Bay, but I know he was in both places. But I mean, look at, he had weapons. And they weren't maxed out in cap. That's my whole point. You see, Peerless was drafted. That's right, because it was Peerless Price and Eric Molden. I remember Eric Molden. That was like the biggest possession receiver I ever seen in my life. Yet, see, Warwick was drafted by Tampa Bay. And Warwick came from Florida State, if I'm not mistaken. See. I'm telling you, man, we've seen so much in football, man. It's amazing. Both was in the second round? Dang. I remember this one game Warwick Dunn went off. I want to say against... No, I'm thinking about somebody else. Because this is a Duke team. Jacob Lee, thanks for coming through. Yeah, you're right. Price did come from Tennessee. But who was playing opposite Peerless Price back then? No, Price was the number one man in Tennessee. My bad. Man, y'all got my mind racing right now. See, this is what I like right here. When everybody on the stream can talk. Sophie, thank you for the like, man. Thanks for coming through. Welcome to Gang Gaming. Sophie is in the house. You know what? Since we're talking about wide receivers, who in the hell saw Adam Thielen? Whoever found that cat from Minnesota should be like a multi-millionaire. He should be able to go to whatever restaurant or hotel he wants to go in for like the next 5 years and just be able to stay and eat for free. That's that advanced scouting right there, man. You know, you got to give credit where it's due at all times. We're having problems finding an opponent right now, folks. I'm going to take a break and just chat with y'all for like maybe 2 minutes. Let the game get itself back together. Because it says 150 people searching, but y'all see, we ain't even got no game yet. Man. Hey, let me ask y'all this. Y'all remember Troy Williamson? Wide receiver that Jacksonville took like number 7 overall years ago that didn't do squat? Hell, he's less accomplished than John Ross in Cincinnati. And I mean, John Ross in Cincinnati has what? 4 or 5 deep balls he's caught in the league, and that's it. When I first saw John Ross, I was sure that this kid was going to be the next piece of lightning in the NFL. I mean, that speed, I looked at him and I just said, bubble screens, slants, sluggo, slant and go. I saw so many different things, and I'm like, oh my God, what the hell is John Ross doing? What? Why can't they get him on the field? I thought John Ross would be the player that takes so much attention away from A.J. Green. Straight up. I thought that Baltimore, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland would all be drafting the fastest corners available from rounds 4 through 7. That's what I pictured in my mind. You like when the Giants signed 17. The guy from oh God, he was drafted by the Steelers. Come on, Jeremy, you know who I'm talking about. Oh God. Oh, yeah, Justin Blackman. He criminal. He had one season where he just went off, and after that he wanted to be a criminal. You know, just ignorant. But man, who am I thinking about? Oh, Plexico Burress. When Giants got Plexico Burress, the whole NFC East, Cowboys, Eagles, and Redskins were trying to get big corners to keep up with him. And I just pictured that the AFC North would be trying to get corners who may not be able to cover him, but the goal was to keep up with him, straight up. We're going to be playing white on white, but these got like this cream to it. I guess we're alright color-wise.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now. From
Todd Rideout, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to Gang Game. How you doing today, man? Rep where you from, rep your favorite team. Let us know how you feeling today. While I got y'all here, let me get y'all's opinion on my fantasy team. Should I start Michael Gallup against the Washington football team or DeMarcus Robinson against Denver? Right now, I'm leaning towards Robinson.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson.
But if it comes out that Joe Mixon isn't playing, I picked up Giovanni Bernard, and I'll send him out. Jamilson, the Silva, welcome for the. Thank you for the follow and the like, man. I appreciate you. Welcome to Gang Gaming.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target.
Jaguars, draft
quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Jaguars. The Browns find talent. They just don't maximize it.
Still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I ain't never leaving the Cowboys. As mad as I get, as many remotes as I break up, I will not leave the team because I believe in loyalty as a man. But don't think I'm not frustrated. For real.
This is Carson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brandon, all things
believe me, I had to get so that I keep socks next to me during certain moments because whatever's nearby goes flying. It happens.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Last Monday night was ugly in my house.
Throwing is Wilson.
My language was very nasty and foul.
He will be very close to a first down, but I see
it was
the close
bad.
fist to the referee, and that means fourth down.
Fourth down.
Man.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Here's the sneak with Wilson, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a...
Uh-oh. Either he's trying to, Jeremy, you try being a fan of a team that the owner allowed Mike McCarthy to hire a defensive coordinator that at his last job finished 24th, 27th, and dead last. I mean, I was not a Jason Garrett fan, but the defense wasn't as bad. Naomi Gurley, thank you for coming through, liking the stream. Welcome.
Loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive.
Folks, while I got y'all in here, I'd like to let y'all know I have my first sponsor, Positive1.com. That's positive spelled with a Z, spelled one straight out. They're local, about 10 minutes away from my house. They saw the stream and decided that we should hook up, so we did. They took down all of their normal gear, like the gear I got on, and they're doing something very specific for breast cancer awareness. We've had it touch loved ones in my family along with the owners, and a portion of each and every one of their sales goes to the Sheldon E. Goldberg building in Calvert County, Maryland. So if you folks can go by there and at least look and see what they got up, it'd be greatly appreciated. Let them know that you saw game and then we sent you.
Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back to back.
Yeah, Jeremy. I feel you, man. I haven't been to a Super Bowl or an NFC Championship game in a long time. But then again, I got cheated because Dez caught that ball. I don't see how a man caught a ball, was holding it like this, and then they said, well, the ground can't cause a fumble, so he caught it. Then they don't know if he caught it. I don't know, man. I'm still frustrated behind it. You know, the funny thing is I was at work when that play went down, and I'm standing right next to my boss and her boss, and I forgot I was in the store because you know what came out my mouth, right? Mother. Yeah, right there in the store. We all in electronics. I was like, he caught the effing ball. They was like, you're at work.
That catch short of the marker by just a yard.
It was just wild, man. It was really wild.
This is Elliott. And he's going to get this
it
pretty
was
close
really
to
wild.
a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 31. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack.
Yeah, we had our
nice little
times.
drive brewing right here.
Man, I tell you. I don't know what this cat's doing. I hate when the game gets held up like this.
Here on first down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Whoa.
Flushed
Okay.
out right. He'll run it. He'll get the first down. More inside the
We'll
20.
take what he
And
gives
is
us.
out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
10-yard line.
So
I
not
believe
quite a
Andre
first
Johnson
and goal. It's first and
should
10
be
from the 10.
talked about when it comes to going in the Hall of Fame, even though he didn't have a major impact on the game.
And running room hard to come
Every
by
year,
here. He gets it down to
statistically,
the
he
8.
was up in the
2
top 3 or
yards on the
4.
carry there. It'll be second down.
I was never a fan of Santana Moss. I don't believe he was put in a position to have as much success. But I was never really a fan, I'm sorry. He did some things, but he wasn't. You can't go to Santana Moss on third down and be like, get it for us. Nah.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Here we go. Oh, 50's the mic. 50's the mic.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he will maneuver his way down to
brought the
about the
wood
7.
on us.
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
On third down, it's Prescott. Quick hitch, complete. It's Elliott.
Boom.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
Oh, that's understandable, Jerry. You know, You repping where you from. That's your loyalty.
Touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken the early
I could never
lead.
have one college team, though,
Didn't have
because
anything downfield, swung it out to the flat.
I like
into the
so many
rest.
different
Such a
things
staple
that
so
they
many
do
offenses we see
differently.
now. You know, in our
But I
discussions
do
with offense
believe
coordinators, how many
that
times do they tell us,
the
hey,
SEC
this offense is designed for either a touchdown
is
or
by
a check
far
down.
the most
We saw the
dominant
check down on that play, and boy,
conference
was
in
it successful.
college football.
Touchdown, too.
I mean, Clemson, yeah, they can keep up a little bit, but
And this is up and good to make it
everybody else is
7-0
just dominated.
Cowboys.
I'm
After
sorry.
one, 7-0.
It's like a
on EA
class by
Sports.
itself. Hey, I can't blame you for that. Ed Reed was the man. He put in the work. And that's what a lot of young people don't do. They don't watch film.
Zerline
They don't
out now to
study.
kick this one away.
And that's the difference in a lot of players
Fields it
that
in the
have
middle of the
potential
end
to be
zone.
great, and they just turn out to be good, in my
And
opinion.
a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Check 55 to Mike. Here we go. Mike 55.
To throw again. Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7-yard gain on the play.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
A gain of 5. First down, Seattle.
Check 55 Mike. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Mike 55.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Give me that
He
right there.
tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the counter, Elliott. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Ain't nothing wrong
It'd be
with
hard
that,
to say
man.
that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. And
I
when
was
you
just
give that
seeing,
kind of yardage against a defense
Jared
that's really kind of
Lorenzen,
geared
they had
to
the
stop
special
that
on him
play,
when he came
your
from
confidence
Kentucky.
has
I
to
think he was
rise,
a bomb
and now you've actually
quarterback.
opened up your playbook.
Strong
You
arm.
throw the
He just
ball
couldn't
now
get his
for
health
play action,
under.
you're good to go.
He pushes
He just
forward
couldn't
from
be
maybe
healthy.
3 down to
He
the
ate a lot of
6-yard
bad
line.
foods and things, but I was
I
Jared
do know from
Lorenzen fan.
experience that when you slow down someone's running
That's
game,
my favorite
you're now
Kentucky
doing the
player.
dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready
Followed
to tee
up by
off on the
Randall
quarterback
Cobb.
because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Mike's 54.
Oh, excuse me.
54. Here we go.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down.
Who got the ball first?
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the
didn't get it.
2-minute drill.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
At all.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time.
I think Tim Couch.
A gain of 6 there on first.
A very good quarterback.
Nothing fancy on first down.
I believe he should have got a little bit more of the spotlight.
Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game.
I believe Tim Couch honestly should have got more spotlight than what Peyton was getting. But I guess Peyton got what he did because his father was Archie Manning.
On third down, Carson. And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14.
Taken down.
A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A gain of 3 on the play.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Play action. Now Wilson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, as we normally do, let's look ahead to what's to come here in the NFL for Week 6. Some changes to the schedule in this most unusual season, but CD, I've earmarked a few here. I've got Cleveland and Pittsburgh, Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Of course, that's going to be a lot of fun. Arizona, Dallas, Monday night, and then you got Buffalo, KC moved from Thursday to Monday to account for Buffalo playing on Tuesday in Week 5.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and start with that one because that Buffalo-Kansas City game, as you mentioned, was originally...
Give me that right
looking
there.
for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
Pisos Pulo, thank you for the like. Akar Ahmad, thank you for the follow. You know, the funny thing is, I don't even remember where Steve Johnson came from.
Let's try and get some more points.
All I know is they had cut him when they drafted
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you call multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Dang, he was another 7th rounder. I'm telling you, that's why I be like, people don't understand. The NFL be finding gems.
Throw for Prescott. He's going to
You
find
never
his
know when
running
you're going to
back.
find
It's
your next
complete.
big player from.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Zerline's kick is up and through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL.
This kid, Scotty Miller for Tampa Bay. Where did he come from?
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Cowboys will get the
That's
football
my fan.
first here, and they have the lead as well as we are
Like
underway.
Edelman, he was a
quarter
quarterback.
3.
I think he was drafted in the
Fielded
7th
in the end
round.
zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Tony Pollard on the return.
Edelman,
The Cowboys
Amendola,
take over 1st and
Chris
10
Hogan.
at their own 22-yard line.
There's all kinds of cats that pop
About
up in the
set for
NFL.
this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some
man, welcome
change-ups.
back, Ryan.
We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
On the carry.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
He finds his target. It's Schultz.
We'll take what we can get.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Oh,
And he
Lord, have
fires
mercy.
one, but incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the
We're gonna go
football,
for
and
this.
now zapped right back in the
End
other
this
direction.
game right here. Make it
Dak
3
and the
possessions.
offense still out there. They're going to go for it. On 4th, they do snap it
We
to
got it.
Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. 1st down run with Elliott, going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about
Y'all
the free
getting
safety
quiet on me.
coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Now Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. It's the 20. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run with Pollard. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Pollard, another nice gain, 13 yards that time. Another 1st down.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion,
You know
very
something,
military
man?
to me. Very
Kellen
precise.
Winslow, the
Methodical is
second,
one of the words you've taught me.
he
And they just
wasn't
got it
ready.
done.
And slowly
No,
but
he
surely
wasn't
now
mature
starting
enough
to
to be
pull
an
away a
NFL
little bit.
player.
Things looking good for them here in
And
the 3rd
Brandon
quarter.
Not only
Edwards, I
pulling
thought
away,
was
you
going to
mentioned that
be
slowly but surely.
the next
you also
Michael
drain
Irvin
clock
when he
too
came
when you
out of
drive
college.
like that. So you really
He
give
was
yourself an
big,
advantage.
strong, and he had pretty good speed.
And they'll get him down
But I
right at the
mean,
25-yard
I don't
line.
think he
So the
wanted
same
it
result,
as
and
bad
he
as he
opted for the
wanted the money.
touchback.
And I think that was the difference in him. Yeah, I know Kellen Winslow Jr. has been in some trouble. He raped a woman and all that kind of stuff. It's really
Coming
not
to
good.
the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
We'll see what they have up their sleeve. To throw again on second down. Wilson got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Wilson.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Alex Soto, thank you for the light.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. From the gun, it's Wilson being chased out left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it.
Boston College in the house.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now he'll pull it down, and he is out of bounds, but not
Lamar
before he's
Peasy, thanks for
inside
coming
the
through,
30.
man. Thank you for the
rushing
light.
numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back now in Arlington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. And he is in for
Jeremy Smith, thank you for the follow.
Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And it's 17-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 17.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Yeah, we got a little something. He scored finally.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Nope.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A gain of 10.
At this point, I don't want to see the Dodgers win anything. They put Clayton Kershaw on this pedestal, and it's so irritating and off-putting. I mean, the man does really good in the regular season, but we know what happens when the playoffs come.
They'll try and run for it on
He folds like a cheap wallet.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Well, Lamar,
the tackle made at the 6-yard
Mike
line.
Nolan isn't good at his job, and he's Mike
Brings up
McCarthy's
2nd
friend.
and goal.
and that's why he has the job.
2 minutes left to play in this football
Honestly,
game here on
I believe
EA
that
Sports.
if the Cowboys go out next year and get a Rex Ryan, Leslie Frazier, the black dude that was coaching the 49ers, Mike Singletary as defensive coordinator, like Ken Norton as defensive coordinator, somebody who holds players accountable, respectfully, the team will come up. I have no questions or qualms about the offense, other than the O-line didn't help them.
And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Yeah, I think I'm on my way over there now because I don't have a college football game that's competitive. Minnesota's just getting waxed by Michigan. Maryland's getting killed by Northwestern. Yeah, I think I'm going over to the World Series.
That could put you in some jeopardy.
So all of a sudden he's having network issues.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Just so everybody knows, over here at Game we have all wide connections. I will not stream without a wide connection,
Takes
period.
this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across
Trying to be a little
20,
quieter.
but not by much as he's
My wife got to go to work
at the
tomorrow
21.
morning.
At their own 21-yard line.
You know, trying to be respectful. But we're not going to talk about how when I got to go to work, I let them play cards all night long till I get woke up and kirk out. But you know how it is.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. To throw is Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw.
So I was getting ready to get my third pick right there.
It's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it's going to be second down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 2 choke plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
What's going on, Ryland Haynes? How you doing? Thank you for the like and the follow. Welcome to Gantt Gaming.
And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. So
Where
now
you
a
from?
2-point
Who's your favorite
conversion
team?
attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but
No, I'm playing on ranked games. I only play my followers and friends on Tuesdays.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, We're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Again, it's Elliott. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Alright, y'all. Probably be back later on. Been a great night. Y'all be easy. Please like, share, and follow.